Hi, welcome to the Perham Show. Today I am with Diane Sazama and wearing a different hat today. We had Jen a couple weeks ago. And now you're talking about the Sacred Heart Church Bazaar coming up. You are the publicity chair for this event. Tell us about it.
Okay, on Sunday, August 10th in Dent, Minnesota, we will have our annual church bazaar.
Okay.
And that will begin at 11 o'clock and it will run till 1:30 p.m. And we will have a chicken and meatball dinner.
Yum.
And all the food is homemade. Well, the chicken we actually have prepared, but otherwise everything else is homemade.
Okay.
Homemade pies. So I mean, you gotta save room for the pies. That's the best part.
Absolutely.
And the adult price is $8. Kids 5 through 12 are $3, and 4 and under are free.
Okay.
We have an indoor mass going on also at 10 o'clock. And then other activities going on the ground we have a country store where people can bring their crafts and produces and any other items, you know, non-clothing obviously.
Sure.
And then we also have some really cool things on the silent auction as well every year. There's games going on in the park, and so there's actually something for everybody. The cake walk, refreshments, and we also have bingo. And then we have the big raffle drawing at 3 o'clock, and there's over 100 prizes on the raffle. And I didn't bring the raffle tickets with, but I forgot what the top prize was. But anyways, there's a lot of good prizes on there. So, and then in the afternoon we will have live music by the Bruce Nelson Band.
Okay.
And also just to note that our church is handicap accessible with an elevator, so it's easy to get go upstairs for mass as well as downstairs for the dinner. So
Great. You mentioned the raffle tickets. Is that something that people can buy now then?
Yes, the raffle tickets are available, and they're only $1 a piece, and you can get them from any member of Sacred Heart Parish.
Okay.
And if you attend masses on weekends, we also have them available before and after masses, and they're only $1. So I mean, you don't find dollar raffle tickets anywhere anymore. So and especially for the amount of prizes that are on there, they're just some top-notch prizes. So
wonderful. Okay, so this is Sunday, August 10th.
Yep.
11 to 1:30, chicken and meatball dinner, and then a lot of other fun things going on. So.
Yep, and the drawing will be at 3 o'clock. So if you stick around, you can find out if you win a prize or not too.
Wonderful. So. And this is welcome to the community, correct?
Yes, everybody is welcome. So, yep, it's a fabulous dinner. So, you know, you really can't go wrong for the price and for all the things that are available. It's really a fun family event, you know, that anybody can come to of all ages. You know, there's something for everybody there.
Yes, absolutely. Great. Well, Diane, thanks so much for being on our show and talking about this. If people have questions, is there a number that they should call?
They can call the parish office.
Okay, just call the,
Yep, just call the parish office.
Wonderful.
That would be the best way.
Wonderful.
Okay, alrighty, thank you.
Thank you for joining us. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. Hi, welcome back to the Perham Show. Now we are at Northwoods Assembly in Perham. I am joined by Pastor Dirk, and you guys have your Hot Rod Sunday coming up once again.
Absolutely.
Yes, and every year you have a different theme. So this year's theme, as people can probably see from our backdrop, it's talking about remembering the good old days.
Yep.
Why don't you tell us about what you have going on? And this is coming up August 10th.
August 10th at 10 a.m. Yeah. This is actually our 14th year of doing Hot Rod Sunday, which is an opportunity to bring faith and cars and try to bring people in and share a little good news with them using cars and just having a fun time. Our theme, as you mentioned, is remembering the good old days. It's called Happy Days.
Okay.
So we're taking the theme of remembering, and you know, it really depends on your age, what you remember the good old days. Some it might be the 80s and 70s and 60s and 50s, but we're going to have something for all those different ages. We have actually got, for about 2 hours, we're going to enjoy what most people remember as the good old days. 15-cent hamburgers. That's not just something on the posters.
That's what I said. I'm like, you're really doing 15-cent
we're really doing
hamburgers?
15-cent hamburgers and 10-cent fries. And, you know, it's really a great opportunity for parents or grandparents to bring their kids and grandkids and say, hey, I remember this. And in addition to that, we want to have some tables called memory lane tables. And so we're going to have different stuff set up that people are going to go, I remember that. In fact, some of the things we're getting some of the old candy from back in the 50s 50s and 60s and 70s.
Yes.
And some that everybody can taste a little bit, but we're going to give away a box, kind of a prize box that has a lot of the slow pokes, the sugar daddies, and all these different things that some of the older people remember when they grew up. So really, that's what we want to do, is create an environment where for a couple hours people can remember the good old days. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. We're going to have some video, bringing back some of the old commercials and some of the shows that people might remember, just a little montage of that, and then a message. But we also have a unique guest of honor.
Okay.
Who is going to be here to help be a celebrity judge, so to speak, for the cars. Okay. His name is Spencer Massey, and he is the current Top Fuel Drakester champion at the Brainerd racetrack. Oh, okay. And we always do this the week right before the big nationals in Brainerd. And Spencer has decided to come, and he's going to bring a little show Nova that he has, and he's going to put that on display. And so he's going to be one of the judges as people bring cars. So if you have a classic car or a show car, it doesn't have to be an old one. And there's a lot of people that have bought some of the brand new Challengers and things like that. Yep. They're more than welcome to bring them, and we're going to have several different categories. We have trophies for different categories, including a People's Choice, so everybody who comes has an opportunity to put in a vote for what their favorite car is. We had a lot of different cars last year, and then one of the highlights at the end of the day is our burnout contest.
Oh, okay, that's always
fun. Not everybody who brings a car participates in that, but there's some who really enjoy the burnout contest, and we have a little concrete pad next to the church that's designated just for that. Okay. And so, I mean, last year people were lined up the whole parking lot length and just watched people smoke their tires.
Sure,
and so it's been a lot of fun for all ages, as I said.
That's what I was going to say. This is just an event for the entire family.
Yes.
This is very cool. I love the theme this year. And then not to mention that you have tons of really, really great prizes.
We do. This year we are giving away 4 tickets to the national event up in Brainerd, which is also going to include a meal at one of the hospitality tents for one of the top fuel teams. And in addition to that, this year we're also going to give away 2 tickets to the Indy 500, which would be next Memorial Day weekend. Okay. So we'll provide the tickets. Whoever wins it, they have to get there, obviously. But so we're going to give that away. In addition to a laptop, a small phablet of some sort we're going to give away. We also have oil changes, some gas cards, just some things that are just going to be fun, in addition to, like I mentioned, the candy and some other stuff like that. And we have shirts, hats. I mean, almost every single Hot Rod Sunday, I don't think there's not been one person who hasn't gone away with something. Whether it was a hat or a shirt or a coupon or some sort of something. So it's a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to doing it again.
And you said this is your 14th year, is it?
14th year of doing it. Yep. We actually support a couple of missionaries that travel to all the national drag racing events, and in fact they do the sound and everything for ESPN and the NHRA at this particular time. So we've been supporting them on the mission field, and they always come through here, and we get to spend a week or 2. In addition, it's kind of a little respite because most of the teams have been on the West Coast, and they have a week in between, and they're on their way to Brainerd. And so for some of the teams, they really cannot get into Brainerd until that Monday. So we've been able to host some of them over the years and take them fishing and show them a good time. So we're hoping that we'll be able to do that again this upcoming
Yes, absolutely. This is so cool. So, Pastor Dirk, this is coming up August 10th, and at 10 o'clock is when all the fun kind of starts.
Yep.
And if people have any questions, or if do they have to register their car, or they can just bring it?
No, when they bring it, we'll have parking lot attendants that'll show them where to park, and then they'll get a little piece of paper where they can put the information about their car, and they'll be given a number so that the people who come that day that are going to have People's Choice, they can go around and say, I vote for number 16.
Sure.
And then we'll tally up the votes at the end of the day. At 1 o'clock, that's when everybody gathers back inside, and that's where we will do our drawings and do our giveaways. But starts at 10, roughly at 11:30 or so. That's when we kind of break from all the fun that'll be happening in here. And then people can go and get their 15-cent hamburgers and their French fries, root beer floats we're going to have, popcorn, different things like that.
Wow.
And then they can look at the cars, talk, chat. We also have some games that'll be available for the kids.
Okay.
We've had some paintball stuff with kids. We've had bouncy houses in the past, different things like that. So they can all do that. Then, like I said, we gather back here at 1. We do our giveaways, and then when we're all done with that, we go outside for whoever wants to do the burnout contest,
Okay.
whoever wants to stick around for that.
Very fun, very fun. Now, for people that are watching this that are not in the area, the Northwoods Assembly Church here is located right on Main Street in Perham.
Yep.
And again, if they have questions, they can call your number here.
Yep, 346-5433, or just remember the word life, 346-LIFE. Our website is northwoodslife.com.
Okay.
And we'll be glad to give them any more information that they would like to have. And there are, like, those posters around, but we also have the little records as far as things that we've been handing out to people at car shows. So we're hoping to
Wonderful.
really attract a good group of men and women and kids and just have a great time together.
Absolutely, wonderful. Well, thanks so much for being on our show today. We sure appreciate it.
Thank you,
Just
Amy.
finishing up with Pastor Dirk here from Northwoods Assembly. If you have something you would like featured on our show, please call me at 218-209-0453. Thanks and have a great day.